Hello, namaste, and welcome to day one of the 21-day self-love challenge. I am so happy that this day is finally here because I have been planning this program for a while. I know I've been talking about it on my social media for a while too. So here we are, and I am so deeply honored that everyone is coming to join me on this journey. I have started the Facebook support group and I've already had a huge response, and I am blown away by all of your introductions and everything on there. Of course, if you're watching this video at a later date, you can still join the group. I will put it in the description below. And for everyone who's joining on real time, welcome, and let's begin. So, day one is all about intention. Of course, before you begin any journey, you should always have strong intent. And this is so important and relevant with all the distractions and everything going on in our daily lives. It's really easy to begin to mindlessly go about our days. For example, we might be in a rush to go to a meeting, and we just quickly stop at McDonald's. I myself have not had McDonald's in about 15 years, and I'm always surprised that people are still doing this. A lot of people. So you might be in a rush and grab some McDonald's for breakfast. What is your intention with having that meal? Because, quite frankly, it's not for your health. It's obviously because it's easy, but there's no real strong intent behind eating that meal. You begin to step back and reassess everything you're doing. Sometimes we're also doing things because of societal expectations, and we may not even realize it. Step back and look throughout your day and ask, why am I doing this? Reassess your life goals. As I said in the last video, you just need a journal for this, and I really want you to think about your intention for this lifetime, which is big, you probably have many, and then look at your days and think, is what I'm doing aligning with my goals in this lifetime and with my highest purpose? I would like us to create a Sankalpa, and Sankalpa is intention in Sanskrit. I really use a Sankalpa before every day, before every practice, before I get on my yoga mat, and then I try to keep that in mind throughout my day. For day one, we're going to create a Sankalpa for this 21-day challenge. And this first week of the challenge is all about self-discovery, because we can't fall in love with ourselves if we don't know ourselves. And once again, we are so distracted in our day-to-day lives that we often forget to actually sit with ourselves and take the time to discover who we are and what makes us happy and what we want in this life. So during this week, there's going to be a lot of reflecting and a lot of journaling. And during this challenge, I'm going to be sharing daily different journal prompts or different things that we can write in our journal for self-discovery. If you have my book, there is also many journal prompts in there, and if you'd like to begin starting today, you can go through each of the journal prompts, as well as what I share with you daily, if you feel called to do so. And if you don't have my book, that's totally fine. You can just join along with me. Some of them will be from the book, but others I'm just kind of going day to day and seeing what comes up as a group collectively, and then I will be sharing after. So again, if you haven't joined our self-love community on Facebook, I will also link that below, and I would love to have you guys there. If you do come onto it, please make sure you answer the question at the start of why you want to join the group, just so I know who you are and why you want to be present on the page. This is a very sacred space where we can all share and empower one another. And we are going to do a practice, but before we do that, I just want to talk about one thing that I often do in my own journal, and that is simply unconscious journaling. And this works really well first thing in the morning. Your mind is clear and you are more in your heart. You're not bombarded with all the thoughts of the day. And when you write unconsciously, which means just writing without thinking at all, you can go back to it later and discover new things about yourself and discover patterns that are coming up and maybe things that you need to release that you didn't realize are in your mind so much. I encourage you during this time and always really to start even 5 or 10 minutes just free writing each day and go back to it and see if there's anything coming up for you. So to begin the practice, have your journal by you and just sitting up tall in a comfortable cross-legged position, chin slightly tucked in, bringing your hands into prayer, breathing for a moment. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shakti-ma. And let's chant Om together one time. Taking a deep breath in. Leaving the eyes closed, bring your hands down to the knees. And just breathing here for a moment. Watching the breath. Tuning in. Letting go of all distractions from your day. Become aware of the senses. These beautiful gifts we often look past. How blessed we are to experience all of these sensations throughout our day. Take this moment to thank yourself and honor yourself for beginning this journey, for having the courage to try something new, for your openness, your vulnerability, and your commitment. Know that there are many beautiful things coming your way in the next 21 days and far past. Think of why you are here. How did you end up here on this video? What led you here? What events led to your presence on this challenge? Think of what you would like to welcome into your life in the next 21 days. And think of what you would like to release. Know that you are perfect and whole, exactly as you are right now. this whole journey is not about becoming anything that you aren't already, but rather washing away all of the conditioning, the egoic illusions that led you to believe that you were anything less than a divine being of light and love. Know that you are safe in this space and you are loved. Know that you are on the right path to the highest version of yourself. Think of what that version of yourself may look like. The happiest, healthiest, most compassionate and loving version of yourself. How does that person look? How do you feel? How do you go about your day? How do your relationships change when you are aligned with your highest purpose? When all of your actions come purely from your heart. Bring your hands together into prayer. And one more time we will chant Om. Deep breath in. Om. Grab your journal, and as I explained before, begin to free write. Don't think about what is coming, just write. And you may want to write your intentions without thinking too much. What you would like to gain in the next 21 days. Now that you have wrote whatever has come up for you at this time, reread it and see if there is a main theme that comes up. You may want to circle powerful words that stand out to you. And after you've done this, sit with it and come up with your Sankalpa. And of course, you can pause the video and come back to this later, or you can even sit on what you wrote this evening and meditate on it later and then share it tomorrow. So once we are done this, I will begin on the Facebook group and share my Sankalpa, and then I invite everyone else to do the same. You can also do it on the comments below here, whatever you would like, and of course if you aren't comfortable sharing it, you don't have to. This intention will stay with you for the next 21 days. So take your time with it and make sure it is aligned with what you would like to accomplish during this challenge. So this is what I just came up with now, and I am going to sit on it this evening and maybe change it. To align with my highest path, to stay in my divinity and let it shine through while empowering others to do the same. And I may add to it, and I will also write this out and paste it onto my wall or have it next to my bed during the next 21 days. You can also put it on your spiritual altar if you have one. write it out and repeat it to yourself, and go through this challenge with strong intent. It will keep things clear for you and help you commit and stay focused during this time, because all you need is 21 days, so it is said, to get into the habit of having a daily practice. So I encourage you to write your Sankalpa wherever you would like, and in a place where you will be constantly reminded of it. And if you want to continue with this challenge, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And you are welcome to our Facebook support group. Follow me on Instagram for the daily posts. Again, use the hashtag OMW2selflove. I am so excited to begin this journey with you all, as well as really looking forward to seeing all of your Sankalpas, intentions for this program. Namaste, beloveds.